Okay, so this video is about how um this might be history rhyming, not necessarily repeating, but rhyming. So we have the AOL Time Warner merger, which I remember very specifically because I watched the stock market back then, and I think they had like a really big update when it happened, and then like 2 days later a big crash. So I'm not saying that that will happen now. It wasn't like a mega crash that took down the whole stock market. It was just like a really bad day, a couple days later or something. And it's kind of funny to look at this because I'm looking at an encyclopedia and I see Netscape Communications. Netscape was a big deal back then. They really were. A lot of people thought they might have been like the computer company. At that time, and AOL was like a lot of people used it to get on the internet. And I still have one of those discs. I found one at a thrift store and got it for like nothing, pretty much. And I'm still like waiting for the person I send it to as a gag gift. Like a funny joke. But anyway, I don't know who I would do that with, but it's kind of funny. But anyway, we have that. So AOL and Time Warner merged, right? It's two companies that really don't seem to have much in common. Now, in this case, they do have more in common. We have Warner Brothers and Netflix merging. And so that kind of makes sense because, after all, Warner Brothers makes movies, Netflix plays and makes movies. So it makes sense. But it has an eerie ring to it of 1999 when you got these two giant companies. And by the way, AOL was big back then. I know it sounds like a joke now. I get it. I get it. Don't you know? But AOL was like the thing. Like most of your friends had a at AOL address or something. And so this is a very interesting kind of parallel to what happened back then. Uh, and it makes me wonder if we're at the peak of this AI type bubble and tech bubble, because of course they're using artificial intelligence any way they can. Um, this AI bubble is so on its own plane that it's hard to. I mean, there's a million videos out there on YouTube if you want to just type AI bubble, then you'll see a lot of people with some very good explanations of what's going on. And there's this whole thing where they're circulating the money amongst themselves, and you know, almost nobody's making money. I made my bet with Google because I believe that they can survive the crash, you know, and because they make money off other things anyway. And Netflix and Warner Brothers are consumers of artificial intelligence. They're not creators of it, at least as far as I know. So, but they do have a lot of entertainment value. A lot of people like Netflix shows. I haven't had Netflix since I don't know 2016. Uh, I don't really watch that much. I watch more like internet videos and stuff like that and documentaries, basically on YouTube. That's hence the being a Google investor. Um, and then Warner Brothers obviously has a long history of movies, so and lots of other things. Yeah, actually, they do a lot more than just movies. But in any case, I just wanted to draw a parallel to these two things because it kind of signals like a top of a cycle in business where like these they can't figure out what to do, so they just start merging or something, to make to draw more hype, get more investment. It's just what are you gonna do, right? So they kind of like absorb each other, and that's kind of what AOL and Time Warner was in 1999. So, and I kind of think that's what this is because, like, in a way, this does make a little more sense than the one in 1999 because like I said, Netflix and Warner Brothers are in fact in the same business to a large extent. So, Anyway, that's what I got for Friday.